Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. We're gonna go over Smackdown real quick. So Smackdown was fun. Liv beat Sonya Deville in a really good match. LA Knight beat Ricochet. Shayna Baszler beat Natalya, not surprised. Gunther wins an absolute, in my opinion, it was an absolute classic versus Rey Mysterio. I loved it for the IC title in the main event. It was awesome. Awesome. Here's a note from what Bray Wyatt has snapped. Holy crap. Like, he has completely... He snapped. There's no nice way to say that. The man has snapped. Bray, he's been doing this thing where he's like, he's talked about his demons and the things he's had to battle, but he snapped tonight. He went after a member of the backstage crew. I mean, he didn't physically touch the guy, but he yelled at him and got in his face, and it was very funny. Very fun. I'm not going to say funny. It wasn't funny. It was interesting. And he will be at Crown Jewel tomorrow, so my God. The possibilities with him at Crown Jewel. I really couldn't imagine what's going to happen tomorrow at Crown Jewel with him. And if we're going to get a reveal over who Uncle Howdy is. If it's going to be the Uncle Harper mask reveal, I'm excited for Bray Wyatt, man. I love Bray. I've always loved Bray. Even when Bray was Husky Harris, he was still really good. So I've always loved Bray. I've always loved his work. So I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow at Crown Jewel. Also, so the Usos came out to kind of set the table for tomorrow's matches. But the New Day came out, and what they've done, and I like this, they're like, hey, so we're probably going to have the Usos retain at Crown Jewel, right? More than likely, if the Brawling Brutes aren't there yet, and I don't think they are, the Usos retain, and we get Survivor Series New Day Usos, just saying, and they set that up. Or we might get it on Smackdown. It depends on when the day comes of the longest reign. But we're going to get that before that day comes. Or near the deadline. So, I think it's Survivor Series is the deadline. I could be wrong on that. But I believe that Survivor Series is in fact that deadline. I do want to talk about this. So, Stone Cold Steve Austin reportedly would be open to another match inside the WWE. The WWE feels like because Stone Cold really enjoyed his performance at WrestleMania this past year, he'd be very excited to rekindle that and do something next year at WrestleMania. Obviously, WrestleMania Hollywood, you want as many big name stars as you can get on the card. You don't know if you can get The Rock because of his movie schedule. So you're not sure yet if you can get Rock and Roman. But if you can get Stone Cold on the card against anybody, that's a big name. Could be a really good way to reintroduce somebody or however you want to do it. I would love to see Stone Cold wrestle again at WrestleMania. I love Stone Cold. So, yeah, give me Stone Cold. The press conference today, I want to talk about it for a minute. I like Logan Paul. I do. I think if you never let him touch a microphone, he'll be fine. But, I mean, they're not going to give him a mouthpiece. Because he's not a big star yet. But, I take issue with Jake Paul being in WWE. Only because I'm not sure Jake knows how to sell. I know he's a big name, and I know he's very popular on the internet, but, does he understand that the business that the WWE runs? Like, does he know what they're doing, what they do? If he does, I'm fine with that. If he doesn't, I don't know how I feel about it. Also, next week, Smackdown World Cup, Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight would be really fun. I believe that's the only match announced for next week. I'll have to look into it. Because tonight's Smackdown was pre-taped, there wasn't a whole lot of action as far as matches, and a lot of the stuff was just promotional videos or promos and stuff like that. Because it was pre-taped, because tomorrow in Saudi at 10 a.m. Pacific time, or I'm sorry, 10 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. is the main show, is Crown Jewel, so obviously they can't fly that tonight, so. They had the press conference today, Michael Cole was there. We found out that Omos weighs a whopping 416 pounds. 416 pounds. At 7'3". I'm very scared. No, but for real though, that match is gonna be really fun. Braun Strowman versus Omos. So, looking forward to it. Braun Strowman attacked MVP tonight, so that's why MVP won't be at Crown Jewel tomorrow. Well, he attacked MVP in the, again, pre-taped. So they wrote MVP off for this match, which I'm fine with. They brought out the jobbers! 5 of them, and Braun Strowman ran over them. The Brawling Brutes attacked the Usos, which I thought was fine. I mean, gives a little bit more heat going into the match tomorrow. It's fine. Sami Zayn was not at the press conference today, which kind of concerns me. Is Sami in Saudi, or did he not travel with the company over there? I feel like he would be a guy you want over there, especially how over he is right now with the fans. But I don't know. Maybe you want Jake Paul instead of Sami Zayn, but I don't. I'd rather have Sami over there. My opinion. Anyway, guys, that'll be all for the SmackDown review. As always, thank you for listening, watching, subscribing, following on any platform that you listen to podcasts on. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Thank you guys. Without you guys, I couldn't do this, so I appreciate it. I really, truly do. And I will have my reaction to Crown Jewel tomorrow. Thank y'all. Bye.